Okay, let's go into that low impact jumping jacks here. So let's bring our hands and our legs on the sides, same arms, same legs, and then you choose your pace. Remember to always breathe in and out, always move to get that body warmed up, getting that blood flowing here, you guys. Good, keep moving those arms, reach over your head, keep tapping those feet. Good, keeping it up here, same arm, same leg. All right, crossing those arms now, rotating those hips, lifting up those heels, and let's move still at a good pace here, you guys. Good, keep rotating those hips, keep lifting up those heels. All right, bring those hands straight across your chest here. Same with those hips, heels are still up here. Keep on swinging here. Almost there. And 3, 2, and 1. Hands on your hips, tapping those toes side to side. Just come down just a little bit lower here. Keep on moving down and up. Keep tapping those feet. Skin a little bit of those legs at first. All right, let's bend those knees now. Get a little bit of those hamstrings. Again, good. Come down low, bending those knees. Keeping those hands onto the hips just at the moment. Get used to those legs. All right, bring those hands in and out. So now let's open up that chest. Let's squeeze into that back. Good, keeping it up. Pull, pull. You got it. Keep moving at a good pace. Keep thinking that chest out. Reach it up high. Down and up. Kind of pull those shoulders back. Kind of having those elbows out to the side and pulling down. So you get a little bit of that lat warm up. Hands reaching over your head. Let's bring those knees up now. Let's bring those knees up and down. Good. Keeping those hands reaching up. Still working at a good pace. Just opening up those hips onto the side here. Good, and breathe. And 3, 2, 1. Running on the spot here. Just holding it here just for a few minutes. Just kind of running on the spot. Again, you don't have to do high impact or anything. Just getting those, moving those legs, moving those arms. Good, and 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring that right foot forward. Heel is up on that left side. Find your balance. Bring your hand over your head and pull your arms in, squeeze into that back. Reach and pull. Reach forward and pull back. Good. You got to reach it forward and pull back. Breathe. Big movements here and pull back. Reach and pull. You got it. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Reach and pull back. Excellent. Switch on to the other side. Right heel is up. Hands over your head, but open up that chest. Lean forward, open up, lean back. Big movements again, trying to find your balance. Open up those arms and reach over. Keep up the good work here. Just keep on moving those arms. Reach over. 4 more left here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Open it up. Good. Marching it out. Back to the circles, into those arms again. Small circles. All right, while you're doing this one here, I'm going to show you the first movement. You're going to have a weight over your shoulder. 1 hand holding here. You're going to come into a squat position and you're going to make a rainbow and go on to that other shoulder. Bring it around, over, and keep repeating on that shoulder. All right, good. Make sure those arms are big for those shoulders or for those arms. Keep it up for a few more seconds here. All right, good. Bring those arms back. All right, next movement is you want to have a medium weight, kettlebell or dumbbell. You're gonna come back into that squat position, hands on each side of your waist. You're gonna overhead and bend those elbows, making sure 90 degrees extended. And again, bring it up, bend, extend. All right. Okay, shaking those arms out, crisscrossing it here. And then we will be going into a plank for our last one. So I'll show you that when we get into there. So let's keep moving, everyone. Grab a heavier weight for this one since it's a single weight one here. Okay. Really concentrate on rotating it, coming on each side of that shoulder. Okay, you guys. Get ready. 40 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for it. One hand over that shoulder and bring it onto the other side. Up. Press up. Come switch onto the other side. Keep rotating. Keep switching to each side of that shoulder. Press it up with both of those arms. Make a rainbow over that head and press it up. Breathe. Down and up. Do the arms most work. Those legs are just helping you power yourself up. Again, you don't have to use those legs. Use all those arms you got. Bring it up and down. Strong, everyone. And time. All right, grab your weight or your kettlebell. I'm just going to bring my camera up just a little bit here. Okay, get ready. If you have your kettlebell, have your hands on each side. Okay, let's slightly squat it. Keep that back neutral. Bring your hand over your hip, bend your elbows, extend. Get in those triceps. Bend, extend, then swing it up. If you want to just stay here, you just want to focus on your triceps, stay here and just go down and up. All right? Extend. Swing it straight up. And bend those elbows. You got it. Nice and strong. We'll just swing those up. Keep it nice and strong, everyone. Tight. Bend. Extend. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, come in your plank positions. All right, hands extended. We're gonna focus on alternating your knees. I want you to think about those knees pressing down into that mat. Think of it something pushing. Okay, here we go. Down and push. Keep switching those knees down and up. You gotta be thinking of being as hard as you can in that core. You're pressing down and up. Or you can take 2 knees, drop it and raise it up. Press it down, raise it up. You gotta think about those arms pressed down into that mat. Imagining you're pushing something as hard as you can in those knees, down and up. Keep switching those legs, down, up. Watch those hips, make sure they're not raising up at all, okay? Watch your back, core is tight, all right, and time. Excellent work, let's come back up. Okay, here we go, grabbing that weight on each side, over your shoulder. Let's get ready. Come down a little bit and press it up. Or just add your arms. Good, you're just going around like a rainbow, switching it to one side of your shoulder to the other. Those legs are just giving you some power, getting the heart rate up. Keep it straight up with that shoulder, and then bring it around. So power straight up in that shoulder press. Wrap it around and breathe. Nice and strong. You got it. 5 seconds left. Press it up. Keep it up. You got it. Looking good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Grab your weight for your overhead triceps. And anytime if you need to lie down and just focus on your triceps, please do. If you can't do overheads, here we go. Overhead triceps with that swing. Extend, come down, bring it up, bend, extend. Trying to keep your hands in line with your ears, keeping nice and strong, getting that heart rate up as you are swinging up. Think about coming straight down. Don't lean forward. All right? It's very important that you come straight down, keeping that core nice and tight, chest elevated. All about bending, extending, getting those triceps and that core as we swing it up. Keep up the good work, everyone. Almost there. And time. All right, come back in your planks here. You could try to go on your forearms now to make it a little bit harder if you want, but I find it a lot easier to come on those arms. So again, down and up. I think about all pressing down with that knee. I'm being as tight as I can in my core, squeezing into that floor with my hand. Down, up, press, or two knees. Press down in both, down and up. Squeeze, tight, push. Keep focused on those knees, pressing down into that floor, back into that plank position, or keep switching those knees. Ooh, good. Hope you're keeping nice and tight. Last round here for those rainbow shoulder presses. Keep with that heavy weight here. Both hands on that weight. All right, left arm's kind of crossing that body. Here we go. Keep switching straight up in that press, and then switch it onto the other side, making that rainbow. Good. Press up. Strong. Press. Keep switching to the opposite shoulder. Think of a shoulder press. We're constantly switching, keeping that pace up, heart rate up, getting as many repetitions as we can. Power up, down and up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Triceps here, you guys. Standing or lying down. Hands on each side if you have a kettlebell. Try to keep that back as neutral as you can as we come down. And then swing it up, line it up with yours, extend it, come back down. Good. Tight as you pull it up. Bending and extending. Breathe. Keep strong as you pull up. Or keep that repetitions with those triceps here as you're standing. Get a couple if you want, and then bring it back down. So close here, you guys. Extending it, pulling it up. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, we're back into those planks one more time. Keep thinking of your core being as tight as possible. Those knees are pushing into the floor, hands pressing into your floor mat. Hips are a little bit lower. Here we go. Drop those knees. Kind of bring those hips down with you. And press. Or those knees down and up. Trying to keep that back nice and neutral as you press those knees down. You're squeezing, holding on as tight as you can. As you can tell, it is hard for me to breathe because you're going as tight as you can, slightly pushing back, pushing into those knees, into the floor, down and up. Core tight. Breathe. And time. Very good, you guys. All right, let's grab some water here. Keep on moving. Light to medium weights for these ones here. Focus with your hands facing outwards, elbows slightly going downwards. Your wrists are going to be coming facing you. You're going to do a complete rotation, facing inwards, facing out over your head. Rotate, elbows in, elbows out, overhead, wrist facing inwards, all right? Practice those, and then I'll let you go with your legs. Okay, and then our last one to go with is we're going to do bent over rows with kickbacks, all right? So you got those ones, and then we'll go into a V position with some bicep curls. So I'll show you that after. All right, you guys, let's get started for this one here. Okay, so we've got is those Arnold presses. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. So arms facing outwards. I want you to first curl those arms in. Come out, elbows up, overhead. Good. Tight. Squeeze into that inner chest. Press it up, and then rotate it in. Come out. Press. And curl it in. Coming out. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to tap my feet out. As I go in, my feet go out. Getting my heart rate up. So I'm just concentrating on my arms. My feet are eventually go with it. So again, it's that coordination, challenging yourself, bringing those arms in, keep moving my body. So I'm getting my heart rate up still. Squeeze it in, wrist facing inwards. Excellent. Where you want to feel it is an inner chest. So think of squeezing for that moment. All right, heavier weights here, or sorry, medium weights here for your tricep kickbacks. So bent over, and then let's come up, extend it. All right, so drop those shoulders, bring it up, squeeze, kick it back. Here we go. Down, squeeze, kick it. You got it. Get your repetitions in this one. Pull it up, kick it back. Remember to stop halfway, extend it, stop halfway, and drop it without dropping those shoulders, right? Pull it back, keep it strong. Extending. Good, squeeze, kick it back. Keep it strong. Nice work. Extending and drop it down. Breathe. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feeling that upper back. Excellent. All right. I want you to grab weights for bicep curls. So I want you to come in a V position. So first have your arms facing you, lining it up with your shoulders. As you're coming down, you're going to curl, all right? So sorry, as you come up, curl, lean back at that extension. Come up, curl it. So you're extending out, your knees are bent, so you got to curl and a V at the same time. So as you're leaning back, your arms extending. Curl it in, come down. Strong. Extending those arms out, and then curl it in. Breathe. Strong. Squeeze those weights. Bring it up to shoulder height with that nice long extension. Keep it up. Strong. And time. Woo! Good. I hope you guys can feel that in those abdominals too. Okay. Bringing it up here again. All right, let's try those presses again. Remember, you want to feel that inner chest here too. Okay, here we go. So chest first, squeeze, rotate it out, and press. Good. Squeeze it in, bring it wide, and press it. So I'm going to add those legs if you want to see. Press it, rotate, and squeeze. Good. Squeeze it in, overhead. Bring it in, squeeze, rotate those hands. Inwards, upwards. Slightly drop those elbows and then press it up. Rotate those wrists, squeeze it in. Inner chest. Squeeze. Those shoulders getting tired. Woo. Good job. All right, add those weights again. Roll those shoulders back. Bent over. Remember, shoulders should be up higher here, right? Bent over and then kick it back. Here we go. Down, up, kickbacks. Try to keep that back as neutral as possible, so that means our chest is elevated. We're squeezing into the back. Arms coming halfway down. Nice long extension with those arms. Down, pull, extension. Right? Pulling, extension for those triceps. Keep strong. Keep tight with those weights. Once again, the lower you are, the better it is for that extension for those triceps. So remember, always thinking about stopping halfway. Don't go past those hips. Excellent. Okay, keep your weights for your bicep curls if it's still staying the same ones. You're upright, your shoulders are back, your knees are bent. Start off with it lined up with shoulders, lean back, arms extended. Then curl it back up. Down and squeeze up. Length and pull. Keep those arms onto the side. Lean back, get the long extension, pull it. Roll those shoulders back. Chest is out. Chin is up. Lean back. Curl. Tight. Breathe. 10 seconds left. You got it. Pull it in. Lean back. It's all about that slow contraction here. Pull it back and curl it in. And time. Oh, shake it out, you guys. Last one with those overheads and really squeeze in here. My arms are in, facing outwards. I'm going to start off in this position now. Here we go. Open up those arms. Press it over your head. Down. Squeeze. Open it up. Press it. Squeeze. Open. Press. Squeeze. Open up. Overhead. Open. Close it. Open. Press. Rotate. Press it. You got it. Squeeze it in. You got to think big tight here. Squeeze. Overhead. It's getting tight, you guys. Press it. Make sure that back isn't arched. You got it. And time. Woohoo. Okay. We've got bent overs. So chest, shoulders roll back. Back nice and neutral, hips are back. Arms are fully extended, you're pulling back. You're getting full extension. Bend, here we go. Down, up, full extension. Good job. Pull it in, squeeze in the shoulder blades. Get that nice long extension, stop halfway. Make sure you're not going past your hips with those. You don't want to feel like you're going in a bicep curl with those triceps, all right? I'm going to keep repeating that to make sure. Pull it. Down and squeeze. Tight, tight, tight. Squeeze those weights. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good. Okay, keep those weights again. Biceps with that deep position. Arms up at shoulder height, elbows bent at first. And 3, 2, 1. Lean back, drop those arms. Okay, pull it in. Drop it down slowly, squeeze and tight as you come up. Leaning back and curl in. Keep squeezing your weights. Tight, lean back, curl it. Slow, 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 tight. Those shoulders have to be back. That back has to be nice and chill. Only go as far as you can. At any time, you can stand and just do your curls if you feel better that way. Focus, focus. 5 seconds only left here. 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo. Good job, everyone. All right, that's it for that combo here. Take a break, shake those arms out, grab some water here. Okay, light weights here. Wrist facing outwards this time. You're going to start off with wrist facing inwards. Then you're going to punch to one side to the other. Get the rotation in your abdominals. This time you're crossing the body and keeping those hands up to shoulder height. We got those punches. We're going to go into push-ups right after. So make sure that you have the room to go onto the wall, or you can do a chest press if you want with your weights. Okay, so those are your options. And then we'll go into the core again, but let's keep on moving. So again, we'll get ready to have our weights. First, lighter weight for our punches, and then push-ups. Here we go, you guys. Let's do this. Okay, get ready to punch in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Crossing that body, keeping those hands up to shoulder high. Get that heart rate up. Punching, wrists facing down this one. Slightly rotating into those upper abdominals here. Good. Punch, punch, punch. Crisscross that body to one side, to the other. Breathe. Keep those arms up the whole time. Remember, you don't have to have weights for this one here. You're focusing on punching, getting those arms. You're squeezing. If you're squeezing a fist or you're squeezing those weights. You keep on. 3, 2, 1. All right, push-ups or chest presses with your weights. So again, you can use your wall or you're coming onto the floor. Your hands are as wide as your mat. Elbows slightly facing inward, coming down and pressing down and up. All right, staying on your knees at first, keeping that core nice and tight. Or our knees are up and we're coming down and up. Elbows slightly inwards, only coming down to a 90 degrees. Trying to get our repetitions in. Trying to keep our back nice and neutral. We're trying to bring those hips with us. We don't want to see the bum up in the air, right? We want to see the hips coming down. So make sure you're looking into the camera here and making sure those hips are coming and only your arms are moving, all right? Open up that chest and keep repetitive. Good. Okay, let's go into a sit-up and straight legs. Have one weight on the side. Arms are straight. You're going to come up into a sit-up. Grab onto the other side and switch. So straight up, so let's go up. Grab your weight, switch it onto the other side, come down. Pull yourself all the way up. Grab onto the other side, come down. Sit up straight and switch that weight. Good. Up. And then you can switch. Even if it's at the bottom, you're up with that weight. Woo! And then switch and come down. Tight, tight, tight. Switch quickly. Come down. Raise it up tight. It's harder when those legs are straight. Pull all the way up. Switch it. Come down. Other arm up. Reach. Switch to the other. Last one. Just pull it up. Good. So it's all about trying to keep that leg up. At any time, if you need to bend those knees, go for it. All right, punches, you guys. Weights, no weights. Get ready. Here we go. Punches. A slight rotation. Good. And those abdominals. Hands up to shoulder height. Let's crisscross that body. Nice and tight. Breathe. Keep strong. Keep up that repetitiveness, that speed, that power. Fists are squeezing that weight. Keep up the good work. Get that heart rate up. Punch, 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 punch. You guys, 10 seconds left. Keep it going. Tight, tight, tight. Make sure those wrists are facing downwards. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, push-ups. Remember, at any time, if you need to come down, focus just on weights and come into that chest press instead of a push-up, please do. Okay, hands as wide as your mat here. Elbows slightly inwards. Here we go. Open up that chest. Make sure those hips are coming with you. You're down and up. You're nice and strong. Core is tight to support that back. And keep up that repetitions. Down and up. Feel it just in the upper body. Those arms are doing all the work. Slightly feeling those shoulders too. Keep watching those hips, everyone, right? Make sure they're coming with you. Pressing down and up. You're nice and strong. Getting your repetitions. Woo. Okay, come onto your back. Legs straight, or if you need to bend those knees, go for it. So one arm is straight. Your other hand can be beside you. Get ready to come all the way up. Here we go. Push it up tight, and then switch it, come down. Reach up, ooh, tight, and slow it down. Reach up, and come down. Raise that weight up, towards that ceiling, switch, come down. Only come up as high as you can. Feeling that upper abdominals, come down. Straight up, towards that ceiling, switch that weight. The challenge is to push that body up as high as you can, keeping that core nice and tight. That weight in your hand, switching, reaching towards that ceiling. Woo. Good job. Okay, come on up one more time here. Punches. Keep moving here, and let's go for it. Punch, rotations in those abdominals. Hands up to shoulder height. Wrist facing downwards. Rotating to one side, to the other. Good, getting those arms tired here. Doing a fast pace, punching, crossing the body. Keep that core nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Weights or fists. Keep it going, you guys. To one side, to the other. Breathe throughout. 5 seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Hopefully you feel a little bit on that forearms too. All right, come on down back to your push-ups or chest presses. Coming on knees are up. Trying to get your repetitions here. Here we go. Elbows slightly facing inwards, making sure those hips are coming with you. Only feeling in those arms and those abdominals as you're thinking about pressing down and up. You should be feeling across that chest. Good, keep it going. Keep it at a good pace, or if you're up on your knees, slow and controlled, making sure that form is good, making sure those hips aren't dropping, then keep it at that tabletop. Keep it strong. Press down and up. And should start feeling upward. You should be getting tired at this point. Good. All right, last try here with those straight leg sit-ups. One arm straight at first, and then pulling up towards that ceiling. Get ready, here we go. Reach up as high as you can. Switch, down, tight, 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 switch. Think of tightness as you're coming up. You're strong. Good, up, and switch your weight. Have the weight facing outwards. Good, switch. Press up and switch. Strong, and that's it up. 10 seconds left. Reach up. Try to get that back nice and under control. Tight, 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 tight. 5 seconds, you guys. 3, 2, and 1. Reach up. Whew. Good job, you guys. Excellent. All right, take your break for last combo here. Okay, so we can have medium weight. We're gonna go a reverse curl. Okay, so we're gonna have facing a wrist facing downwards, coming up to shoulder. Think about your wrist facing slightly upwards, kind of flat. So we're keeping that form nice and tight. You're coming straight up, and then you're gonna raise your hands overhead. So you're gonna do a curl, and then you're gonna go overhead. All right, so we're gonna focus on that. Then you're gonna come with a heavier weight, and we're gonna do some jacks. You're gonna press that weight away from the body, center of your chest. Okay, we're constantly pressing it in and out again, getting in that chest. And then again, I'll show you the core when we're done. All right, let's go for this, guys. Okay, so again, you can have a medium weight here. You wanna feel a lot in your forearms. Okay, and 3, 2, and 1. So remember having that wrist facing upwards a little bit, and then curl it, coming down, and then overhead. Okay, curl, and then overhead. So what we're getting is, we're getting curls, and then we're getting our back too, as we're bringing it overhead. So curl it, wrist facing slightly upward, and then pulling that arm over your head. Curl right up to that shoulder, pull it up, tight, squeeze. You should get the forearms, yes, your elbows can be facing outwards, where you're getting that reverse curl, and then overhead. Good, stronger when you don't have those legs. All right, I want a heavy weight for this one here. Hands on each side of your weight. Your legs will help you as you press off. Tap and press. All right, here we go. Push that weight away from that body. Remember, if that weight does get too heavy, whoo, I almost thought this was, maybe I was wrong about the heavy one. Press and stop, in and out. Keep moving those weights to get that heart rate up. Elbows are gonna be in more. as you're pushing that weight in and out away from that body. Nice and strong. Almost in that chest a little bit of those arms again. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Go. Punch it away. That gravity's pushing us down here. And time. Very good. Okay, we're coming back into our planks here. We are coming onto our forearms this time. We are focusing on dropping one hip and then dropping it to the other side. So let's give that a try. Come in the center, drop one hip, center, and then to the other side, or keep it repetitive. You might have to slightly adjust your feet as you rotate to one side of your hip to the other. At any time, you can drop those knees, lift it back up, and repeat it. You're trying not to touch that mat. You're just slightly before it. Again, those hips can rotate all the way to the side and then switch. Adjust your feet, tap to one side, pull it up. So as you drop, you think of pulling up after. Good. All right. Okay, back to those reverse. Again, focus on those wrists facing more upwards as you hold that weight. Okay, wrist facing slightly outwards. Here we go. Curl, bring it down, and then overhead, feeling that back. Down, reverse curls, and then overhead. Line up with your ears. Good, reverse curl. Wrist facing downwards, and then overhead. You got it. Curl, and try to get your arms as fully extended as possible down. Curl it, elbows slightly outwards. Really squeeze that weight. Woo. Curl, and then straight up. Tight, tight, tight. You should feel that burn in that forearm. And then one more coming up. Very good. Okay. All right, coming back to those presses, pushing that weight away from the body. Hands on each side of that weight. Right in the center of your chest. Here we go. Press it out. Press. Keep moving those feet to get that heart rate up. So we're press out with a jack. We're focusing that center of that chest. Those arms are coming in and out as we are pressing away from the body. We're going to get that heart rate up. We want to start feeling those arms to burn and getting tired as we think about the gravity pushing down on us. Keep pushing that weight away from the body. Keeping up that pace, tapping those feet. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, we're back to our hips. Hip drops. So I'm going to keep explaining those ones. On your forearms. So when you go to one side, turn your hip, think about pulling yourself back up into that center and then rotating onto the other side. Pull! And then onto the other side. That's the difference, how you're going to feel the tightness. You're pulling back up, rotating on the other side. Pull, 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 pull to the center and switch it onto the other side. Pull, 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 pull. So you're constantly thinking tight, 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 tight. As you're coming up, rotate it down, pull, 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 pull. Rotate, rotate onto the other side. Pull it, pull it, pull it. If you don't concentrate on that contraction, you're going to be loose. Try to keep as tight as you can. As you lift it up, you drop your hip and then pull. Good. A lot of mental on that one. Fantastic work if you're feeling it here. All right, come on up. Last round here, those reverse curls with the arms over your head straight. Again, wrist slightly facing upwards. Here we go. Reverse curls. Down, straight arms. Keep it nice back neutral. Good. Curl it tight. Squeeze as tight as you can on those weights. And then arms line up with your ears. Reverse and straight up. Feel it sliding that back. Curl it and straight arms. Reverse curl. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Overhead. Make sure that back is not bending or you got too heavy of weights. Pull straight up. Squeeze. And straight up overhead. Ooh, good job. All right. jacks with press outs. Here we go. Hands on each side. Make sure that weight is into the center. Tapping those feet. Get those arms in and out. Here we go. Keep pushing, pressing, in and out. Keep getting our heart rate up. Keep moving those arms. Keep focusing that center of that chest. Elbows slightly inwards. In, out, in, out. You got it, you guys. Keep up the good work. You want those arms to get tired. Breathe. Keep strong. Don't give up here. 10 seconds left. We can do this. Press, press, push, push. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, last one's hips. Mentally, I want you to think as much as you can, pulling to one side to the other. All right, forearms, knees are up. Rotate to one side. Think of pulling, 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 pulling. Rotate, rotate on the other side. Again, pull, 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 pull. It's like you barely can breathe because you're squeezing so tight. Drop that hip and pull it tight, tight. Mental, mental, as you're pulling, pulling, pulling. Think of a roll. Think of that's giving that resistance. It's not allowing you to pull to one side to the other. Pull it and then switch the other side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You barely can breathe because you're squeezing so hard. To one side of the hip, to the other side, and you are done. All right, nice job, you guys, today. Woohoo! All right, so first I want you to come onto the floor again. Stay here on your knees. Let's go into that child's pose because that's going to be a great stretch for those shoulders. So walk those arms out up front. Think about that chin and head coming towards those knees so that the hips are being pushed back, and hold it here. This is your time to now catch your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to keep that back nice and neutral. Feel a nice stretch, those arms over that head. And slowly bring it back to the center. Walk those knees more in that center of your body. Want to be nice and tall. If you need to stand, please do, but we're going to bring those hands behind our back, roll those shoulders back. Arms nice, fully extended. Again, if you can't have your hands together, just push them back, open up that chest. Keep those arms nice and long for those bicep curls. Still focus on that breathing in and out. Bring your hands over your head. Keep nice and tall again. Think that nice long length here. Reach it to the side to get into those lats and those pullovers we were doing. And then switch on to the other side. Bring it back to the center. Grab onto your right elbow for those triceps. Switch it onto the other side. Switch to the left side. Keep nice and tall. And then slow release. Again, if you need to come up, you can. We're going to take that right arm, bring it across our chest, lock it up with the opposite arm. So again, we want to feel a little bit in that delt, into that back of that shoulder, and a little bit into that arm here. Let's switch on to the other side. Bring it close to that chest, lock it up with that opposite arm. Good, and then slowly release it, and now I want you to come up. So bringing those feet up. If you want to bend over and do that hunch and then just kind of unwrapping yourself again, you can, but it's about rolling those shoulders. Once again, it's important since we're focusing on those shoulders, rolling it back at first and then rolling it forward. Good. Okay, and then shaking it out here. We'll just do a little bit of those legs, just slowly getting into those quads. I just want to find that balance. I want you just to line it up with your hips, just a short stretch into these ones here. We didn't do much with the legs. Okay, and then switch to the other side. Small stretch, just grab onto that left ankle here, finding your balance. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, and then slowly release. We're bringing those legs shoulder width apart. We're crossing those arms again. Come down and feel a nice long stretch again up. And then down. Reach up nice and tall, tight, and then come down. 2 more of those high reaches. And down. Very last one. Bring it up. Good, long stretch. Drop your arms. And you are all finished. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great night.